I don't really know what we do, but it just kind of works. It always has. I don't really like to question it. I mean, growing up, my family, we were all really close and we were in a band together. My parents always made it really clear that your family is your blood. You can change friends as many times as you want, but your sisters are your blood. They're with you for the rest of your life. And so growing up, I just knew that my sisters were my best friends, and I always had someone to play with. And I was lucky enough to be a little sister where my older sisters took care of me
and
everywhere.
Yeah. You didn't have to get your license until you were like 18 or 19.
It's true.
Just drive you everywhere.
Okay, basically you guys are the best sisters in the world, okay? I've admitted it like over 1 million times. I know you guys are the best sisters in the world. No, but that's just how. And so when we're in the working, in the workplace, if you will, it just works. I don't know what. There's never really been a problem about it. A lot of people are confused on how it works because, I mean, it kind of makes me sad when I see siblings that don't get along because we always got along. It's not some like weird facade where like after this is done I'm gonna like go into like we have 3 different trailers and 3 different cars and 3 different hotels. Like no, like I'm obsessed with them. It's disgusting. They're like my best friends. I feel sad every time I'm not with them, and I love you guys.
I love you.
I love you guys.
First song we played was
Mustang Sally.
Mustang Sally, and then Brown Eyed Girl was kind of that, and like yeah, that like bass line. I remember I played it with SD. The like.
Yeah, but it sounded more like It's not very pretty. Let's put it that way. I mean, our parents couldn't have picked a more difficult song
I know,
for us to learn as our first song. Like,
but we did it. We did it.
We might as well have picked.
It's kind of like that. Like it's how you like learn how to swim. You just kind of gotta jump in there.
Thrown in the water.
Thrown in the pool.
Yep.
That's how you learn. Sink or swim.
Yeah, that was kind of the first. That was the first song.
I think I played maraca on that because I was 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a great maraca sound.
You like that?
We have a Jay-Z phone, and then the Beyonce phone is in the other room.
Yeah. We have one in every hotel we go to.
Yeah.
Every place we visit.
The ringtone is Brush Your Shoulders Off.
Yeah.
On mine, it's Big Pimpin'.
Oh, cool. And the Beyonce phone, when it rings, it's Halo. It's just the best phone call you could ever get.
Mine's the MIDI version of Single Ladies.
That's awesome. No, that doesn't happen. Our manager got signed to Rock Nation, so we kind of just got lumped into it. But it was kind of like this new thing where it just kind of happened randomly, and we didn't know what was going to happen. And when we met Jay at, I call him Jay now.
Yeah.
We met Jay. When I met Hope. We met him at this party, and we honestly didn't expect him to even know the first syllable of our band name. But he was just so nice. He came up to us and was just really happy to be, he just said you guys know what you're doing. We're just really excited that you want to be a part of the company. And
he has the best laugh.
Best laugh. I wish that could be my ringtone.
Yeah.
If Jay-Z's laugh could be my ringtone, I'd, have the best day ever. I would just, the smiles.
You would just have me call you over and
I'd be like, do it again, call me, redial. But yeah, he's just the nicest guy and was just really excited, to help us through what we're about to go through, and it's just awesome. He's the coolest dude on the planet. Hove. Love you, Hove. It came about as an accident. We had been in London for a really long time, just playing shows, and everyone that knew Jessie kind of came up to us and was like, have you met Jessie Ware yet? And we're like, no, we really want to meet her. And they're like, we were a huge fan. I love her record. I think her voice is insanely beautiful. And everyone just kept saying oh my God, get ready to meet Jessie.
Everyone just be like, yeah, you guys would get along so well.
The one person everyone kept saying.
It's like, oh, have you met Jessie Ware yet? Yeah.
And so when we finally met, we instantly became obsessed with each other.
We were only really supposed to hang out for
15 minutes. And we ended up hanging out.
We were supposed to meet, we had a mutual friend that was working with her, and he was like, just come in the studio, say hi. And those 15 minutes was us realizing that we met our best friend.
Yeah.
It was really strange, and from there, it was kind of like, well, we don't really want this to end, so what do you want to do? And she was like, well, I'm really hungry. And we were like, we're starving.
And she was supposed to be working.
Yeah,
she had like studio time. And so she was like, okay, fine, we'll just go to dinner. Like, we'll go to dinner and then I'll come back and I'll work. And so like dinner took like 5 hours.
Like 5 hours just talking about like our childhoods and like talking about everything, rollerblading, talking about her coming to live with us in LA, like literally everything under the sun.
Us getting married, no big deal.
And then she was like, well, I'm supposed to like write a song today.
And we were like, okay, like we'll help, like we'll just do it, like we'll just do something like as a joke and like send it away.
She even said like, let's go in the studio and like let's try something. We're like, okay. I'm like, the thing is we've never really written with anyone else.
Yeah.
We've only written with each other, and so writing with someone else is really a new thing for us. So it was kind of weird for us. We're like, okay, we'll try it. I don't know. And we went in and we kind of messed with a drum beat, like Danielle basically put together a drum beat and Alana put together some chords, and we basically just passed around a mic for like an hour and then the song was written. It was done.
Yeah. And we like, at first we were like, okay, like let's just do something, because like you have to turn in something. Like we weren't like setting like, let's write a song for our record. It was mostly like, let's write a song so you don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
And after we were done, we were like, wait, this is actually kind of good. And she was like, yeah, it is. We should probably finish it. And then we did, and it became the title track of our record, which is awesome. She's amazing. She's the coolest girl in the world, and I'm really excited she got on the record. Yeah, super fun. Totally.
I think anyone our age growing up, any girl our age, I think was kind of, I mean, I love the Spice Girls. I love their songs.
I mean, just even their whole vibe. You know, me and Danielle, like one day we're like, I think we were sick in bed. Just being sick is like a thing in our family. We're always getting colds. But we were like sick in bed, like just reminiscing, going through like old TRL episodes and stuff like that. And we went on like a weird we went down the Spice Girls rabbit hole and watched like all their music videos, and just the way that they portrayed themselves, you didn't think of them as very like, like sheepish women. They were very strong and like almost scary how powerful they were, and like their whole thing was girl power, and like you can say like girl power, it's kind of cheesy, but like they were super powerful. Like they weren't cutesy girls that you felt like you could walk over. Like they were super powerful.
Looking back, it's easy to they didn't write their songs, or it was kind of a constructed thing, but at the same time, like growing up, I thought they were actually a really cool role model. Looking back, it's like, oh wow, these songs, like actually listening back to the songs, they were great songs. And I think somewhere in our brains there's some
there's some spice in there,
probably that has come out at some point.
I was a closeted Spice Girls fan.
Yeah.
Esty
was too old.
When the Spice Girls, it was a weird time.
In your tween
age. I was like 11, 12, 13 when they were popular, and I was really into Marilyn Manson. So at school, I would be like, I'd be singing the lyrics to Dope Show with my friends, and then I'd come home and I would be doing the stop dance with my sisters.
Stop right now, thank you very much.
So very closeted. So my friends really thought I was super hard, but I was buying Spice Girls memorabilia at Limited 2 with my sisters.
Yeah.